So this is another video on the SD pricing condition exclusion. So in one of the last video, so we saw how we described how the condition exclusion works in SD. So now this is one of the video in addition to that. So let's open the pricing procedure. So we have the pricing procedure. We can go to /b/0 transactions and we can open RV. So this is the pricing procedure we are using now. So if you see here, yeah, and I will talk a little come back. So let's create an order first here. So we go to sales order. So creation VA01 transaction. So here we'll create a debit memo request, and here we give our material, customer, the PO number, and the material, and we can put a quantity also. So it picks up the net value. So how it is gets calculated, we can go to here, we can come to down here, and if you see here, for this item, some value find it defines some condition records, and if you go to analysis, it says that okay, this is the pricing procedure which is determined for this order. Yeah. So if you see here, so last time we discussed these are the four. So this is basically okay, K032, K005, K007, K004. So you see here, so these are the four. So this four condition type basically are the discounts, and for each of the discounts we have maintained the uh, condition records. So according to the condition records, so some are the percentage, some are the flat absolute discounts. So everything is picked up, and so if you see the discount amount total is 24.85 euros, and it is subtracted from the total amount, and we have the net value is calculated here. Now last time we in the last video we described how the condition exclusion works. Basically, it works on the condition record label, it works on the condition type label, and also we have exclusion group. Uh, so basically, if you see look into the pricing procedure, basically if you see here, basically how it works. Let's do one more thing. So if you say okay K032, so basically if you go to the let's go to VK12, and if I go to K032, and we can go a price group. Okay, we can give a price group is bulk bar. So before that, let's see for the customer what is the price group assigned to the customer. So that this is the customer, so we can see okay, the price group is 01. Perfect. So what we can do, so already we have created the condition records. So what we can do here, we can go to the detail screen, and here we can say that the exclusion we can set as X. Okay, so we'll set it here. So now what will happen here, let's in another transaction, so let's create this one. So let's create another sales order. So basically, so what happens here, so we will go with the same master data and the material, and if you see here, so the price is calculated something 595. And if you see here, uh, so if you see here, this only K035 32 this condition type is determined, and other three condition types are not determined. So but in this case, in the very first case, okay, here, so all the conditions are determined. So how this actually works, so this works because we have, if you see here in the pricing procedure, if you start, we set the condition exclusion for the condition type, this one in the condition record for K032, and if you see here for K005, K007, and K004, we have a routine requirement routine is set. So this is called 2. So let's see what is this 2, and if you go to F4, so this is the routine set, and we can select and we can see what is this one. So basically, okay, so this is one of the routine is set. If you see is the routine, so what happens here? So basically, it says the very first when it enters the server says 4, huh? And then it says that. So if you see here, so this is if you see here, what is this PRSFD? Basically, the PRFSD is basically if it is pricing related or not. If you see here, it says that carry out pricing, perfect. And the second field, if you see here, KZNEP. So this is basically the KZNEP is nothing but this is the condition exclusion indicator. Yeah. So how exactly happens? So if you look into so let's go to the condition record and let's see. So now, so we set that condition exclusion here in the PK032. So basically, when the sales order gets processed, so it finds a pricing procedure, and very far when it finds a pricing procedure where we are, so we can open another transaction. We can open the pricing procedure also. So we can RV. So this pricing procedure is determined per order. So very fast it finds, okay, for K032. So when it tries to find a condition record for K032, it finds a condition record. Yes, it is there. It finds a condition record. Yeah. So the pricing record is calculated. So and then it populates the value into the order. In the order. And at that moment, simultaneously, what it finds that and it sets the value. This is exclusion. If I give a F1 here, so if you see here the condition exclusion indicator and its value is, if you see here, KZNEP, the field name. So at this moment, so it sets that KZNEP field to X. It sets the value to X. So eventually, when the next condition type gets processed, and it finds, okay, and it says that for this there is a requirement 2 is set. So when the requirement 2 gets executed, so the requirement is successful if, so it checks here it should be space, but the previously the when the previous condition record executed K032, yeah, so it sets the indicator as X. So now when the pricing condition record is processed for K005 and against that it has a requirement 2, so basically the requirement fails here. Yeah, because the requirement says that it has to be space. If it is space, then it allows it to set the subversive value 0, and as it finds that KZNEP value is X, so basically so this statement is not executed and the subversive is 4. So that means this condition record is not executed for the condition type because of the requirement. So similarly for the K007 and K004 also. So so the requirement are not satisfied, the subsequent requirements are not satisfied. So that's why, so once you have an exclusion indicator is set on this label, the for further condition types, the conditions record are not executed or not picked up because of the requirement. So that's why you can see here only we have a K032. So what we can do here, so let's at this moment what do we want to do? So let's from the pricing procedure we'll take out this requirement. We don't need this requirement. But we have a requirement for K004 only. So eventually what will happen here? So when we now we create a order, so basically you'll find, so it should, so anyway this will be calculated, and here we have a condition exclusion is set in the condition record label, and this is not this is also gets calculated and picked up in the order because there is no requirement here, but this is not calculated because due to this requirement. That is what we can see if we create another order. So let's open another session, and here we want. So let's we go to here. We can work with the same master data, and we can work with the same product, and in this case we give this one. So if you go to the so eventually if he finds what, okay, so k00, this is where it is calculated, the first one k032, and it picks up a condition value is 4 minus 4 rupees. This is a discount, and here in this case it finds the condition exclusion indicator is set. Now after that k005 and k007 is, condition record is found, and against that there is no requirement is set, so it is picked up. Condition record is found and it is picked up here. But k004, though condition record is present, that we saw in the very first here, there is a though there is a condition record, but at this moment it is not picked up because due to this requirement. Yeah. So to work with when working with the condition exclusion with the KZNEP technical field, KZNEP, so this requirements plays an important role here. So let's restore our requirements here, and also let's remove this exclusion indicator from this one. And now if I'll create an order, so basically it should work. There is no exclusion indicator set and everything is picked up. And if you go to this one, and if you see, so our click is calculated because there is no condition exclusion. So when we are working with the condition exclusion with the KZNEP field, so this requirement is important. So this decides where the condition exclusion is set, and after that which condition record corresponding to the condition type to be picked up in the order or not. So it depends on the requirement. Hope this video makes clear a little more on the condition exclusion. Please subscribe to my channel for new videos. Thanks for watching.